Here we go. Interwebs is looking fine for the moment. What? I thought I clicked the button, but apparently I didn't. There we go.
This is a story of courage and wisdom.
Alright, well, we got a new hero. Oh, we got two new heroes. Recharges target's melee. Been used multiple times. Yeah. That's right. No. This one looks better. But what do I know? Well, we won with each of these once. So I think we're gonna switch those around and play with this. Here we go.
Welcome to the snowy forest.
Back to the backstab. This takes. Yeah. Okay. Right. He regens pretty fast. It looks like. So that's not too bad. Um,
Adrenaline.
poison. Let's do some music. Yeah, looks like it's connected. There we go. There we go. Is so. Okay.
Itatsuki ni.
For some reason I thought I could go straight up. Well, I think this is a big failure. Mm-hmm. Need to get my timings down again. I was basically just spamming things last time. And I can't do that as much until I get more stuff this time. Wrote all your songs for me. Kiss like rain, burning on my face. Gotta sacrifice the city. I'm going back around the turn again. Feeling good, but it's never good enough. got a bellyache crawling in my guts again. Into the for you. All right, let's see.
Yep, yep.
I don't think it's worth it for one. Let's see. Double him, I guess. You wanna go upstairs, sleep, dog? All right, let's see. We can break, but it's never gonna stop. Switch things again. That's fine for you. You want to break. Let's see. What do we have to do? I guess I can do this. I'm insecure. Let's get out of here. Come on, Twitch. Let's see. Guess we double that. And then to the first boss. Whoa. Not exactly what I was going for, but oh no. Switch him back here so that he can hit him really fast. hit right away. I guess he's gonna go up there. Or not. Poison Claw's not gonna do anything to him. So we just hit him again with the water. And wait for him to go in the middle again. Um,
Double kill.
and that's it. Nice and clean.
Slain. Welcome to the desolation.
Do, 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 do. Wind. What's this one do? I don't think that's considered a projectile, is it? But, well, maybe. Don't know if it is or not, but hopefully it is. One key. Can't afford the bigger one. Well, we'll buy one key, so we have two. That's usually how many I want to have if we can only get one thing. What? You want to leave? I don't care. Fine. You coming back? Alice? Out there? Good kitty girl. Just not sit there and meow at me for hours and hours. Alright, so then we do this. We get him. We put him all the way back at the top. Don't even have to attack them normally. You can just back attack them to death. knock off all his stamina, and then we attack. Double his attack and double it again. And that should be it. Alright, one chest. What do we get?
Tatsuki-hini.
Stamina and 7% to all damage. So 7% of this would be like 3.5 per hit. Then this would be right around 7 to 14 damage. That'd be 7.5. So that's like 10 to 14, roughly. What's better on him, at least at the moment. Oh yay, we get to choose like one basically. Or crit and fire immunity. Well, I think the immunity is going to be more useful. It increases his thing. So that means I can't get anything else, unfortunately, because I've gotten 0 money basically this entire run so far. Freeze him. Kill that. In the wrong order again. Oh well. Oh well. We got it. There's the only one left, I guess. That's what it seems like. Right? Right. Of course that's a battle.
Tatsuki-hini.
Might as well get all these. Might get... Yay, we got a couple candles. Spell damage, or melee damage. Should definitely beat him. So I guess we go there, do this battle, go back, and then we can get get the things from that. Whatchamacallit? Not what I was trying to do, but sure. I feel like pretty soon I'm gonna come down to earth after winning 7 of the of 9 runs. Disconnected from the world again. Place I'm in. So why you keep acting like I don't exist? I'm ready to die, but I can't commit. Ask myself, when will I learn? I set myself on fire, feel the burn. I'm scared, and I'm never gonna be repaired. Getting out of my misery. My mind feels like an arch enemy. Look me in the eye. I don't know what hurts the most. I'm already going to be my Alright, so we go back. Go down. We get these. Now that we have a little money. Spell damage and... Nation never felt so good. I can't go all the way back to get those, unfortunately. Don't have enough candles. My mind feels like an arch enemy. Alright, so we start with this. Let's poison them. Staring into the void again. No one else has something in my head. Say I'm just being paranoid. So here to take off his stamina. Hit the big stamina guy. There we go. I saw you from my window. I let you crawl inside. a dark spell vendor. That's what this is, right? Yeah. This looks like a dark portal one. Lightning bolt. Not exactly what we want, but no cooldown. I should say it eats like 50 health or something. I don't know why it doesn't say that. Alright, so this one's easy. We just do this. We're coming along pretty good here. Not sure we need to really push anything.
Pentakill.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
The great monster is slain.
Easy peasy.
Welcome to the magic forest.
Right, well, we go this way. Whoops. Right, bandana guys shed off their thing like really fast. I always forget that. And I'm not paying attention to it. I'm always not paying attention to it. There we go. Get our extra monies. This is usually something spell related, which makes me feel like this is gonna actually be something. Let's give that to him and that to him. Faster spell recharge on critical hit poison. Okay. I usually like having 2 keys, so let's keep that. Alright, Spell Gambler, we can't afford anyways, which is fine. Unfortunate to get that right now. So, what's the best way to do this? Probably go all the way around and then up and through. I don't think I've ever seen this item before. Sorry, Bean. You can move. My footrest here. Who do I give weird old monkey item to? Guess we can go to him. Okay. That's not terrible. Get out of here. Get out of here. Right, we give you multiple. Because why not? Do this and that kills you. Nice crit. That's it. 10% chance after melee combo. Okay, back to this. This last guy, nope. Oh, let me do this. And that was the last guy. I don't need a stamina camp, so I guess we go take the battle. Oh, to water the guy who's immune to water. Um, okay. Darn you and your stupid recovering from stun so fast. Got that. Need to sequence my hits better. I'm doing a terrible job. Doing a terrible job of sequencing them. Him, and then him. So, goodbye, big rock guy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unless I get lucky and pick the right one that gives me... Nope. Do not get lucky. Get kind of unlucky, because skulls are meh. Unfortunate. Good to have this guy in the middle still, but... Come on. There we go. There we go. Got a crit. I move to the top. Don't know what the best thing to do is, but that seems fine. Oops. I am screwing up my order. Succeeding so far, but still. Still screwing up the order. Oh, not quite. Didn't quite get in the time of that.
Double kill.
Double kill. How did I get a double kill? It didn't seem like it was actually a double kill, but oh, should finish this guy off. Easy. So frost or toxic spell. That is the question. I can only really get one. I feel like toxic is better overall. Feel like that's better overall. Okay, blocks damage to all enemies and then poison for 10 seconds. Okay. Fortunately, this was this. Oh wait, no, I didn't. You look at any of them. So stamina, crit, and health, and something we don't know. I think we do this and this. Bombs thrown at target explodes for fire damage. Yeah, getting him more health is good, since he has a spell that sucks his health when he uses it. Should be pretty good to do that. resist. That's not gonna do anything. That was you. One kill. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Welcome to the jungle.
Guess we do this. Switch there. Do that. Do this. There we go. That went pretty good. That's there we go. Pressing the buttons in the wrong orders is always exciting. Not exactly what I was trying to do, but it is what it is. I switched. Ah. Bah humbug. Going too fast. For my own good. Easy. Cartographer. Don't care. Absolutely do not care about the gamblers. Not have the greatest spells this time. Uh, so it is using some of his health, but it's just so little it barely tell. That. good feeling about this run. Oh, I know. It away.
Salve.
Nothing way down. Dark matter inside you. You leave me frozen. You leave me frozen inside in your everglow. Never know the way see when you open the shadows. Worlds that I see in the darkness you don't show me. Oops. Should have done that first. Oh well. First time I found you. Frozen. You leave me frozen inside. Never know the beauty I see when you open your shadow. No. Never know the worlds that I see in the darkness you don't show me. Easy. What are you gonna give me? Oh. Is this neutral spellbender or is this could be anything spellbender? Because it looks like a could be anything spellbender. Frost. Well, that definitely goes to you. This looks like a whole lane. No, area. Wave of Frost. Cool. That was just a regular spellbender. Burn effects last 2 times longer. Burn effects last 2 times longer. Is that ones they... I assume that's ones they make? Let's see what this is. 5% increased crit. 10% after melee combo. Poison. Okay. Making burn last longer with things that don't really burn that useful. Let's see. I do have something that burns, don't I? It's just melee, that's crit. No, poison. Unity spell. +1. On spellcast. Okay. This is the only thing I have that does fire at all at the moment. Yeah. So that is kind of useless to me at the moment. I mean, it could be useful later, but I think we skip and see what this is going to be.
That's ihinit.
I mean, okay. +10, so we should be doing 70 every turn.
Yep, yep.
Oh, I need to go for this. I guess him. Darn it. So that spell is very good. That is a very good spell. It's unfortunate I couldn't get it. Can't unlock unless I get a key. No key for me. No key for you. Fine. Take this instead. The divinity. I used to be a god in my mind, sailing in an odyssey. Didn't know I was blind. Every time I set a course into the dark night, follow me silently with searchlights. I was only in my mind. You were on the outside waiting. I could feel you all the time. Your voice could save me. All these sirens sing for me. I just wanna hear your melody. I call it. I can hear you sing. Oh, it's only my echo. Do, 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 do. My echo. destiny. I was gonna conquer the sky and plummet to the ground and be. And every time I found myself upon new heights, climb again and leave you in the moonlight. I was only in my mind. You were on the outside waiting. I could feel you the time. Your voice could save me. Now all these sirens sing for me. I just wanna hear your melody. I can hear you sing, but oh, it's only my echo. Only my echo. I know life is a journey. So what happened to me? Tell me. Why were you in such a hurry? I don't know. I don't know. I know life is a journey. Give up on me early. Tell me. Why were you in such a hurry? I don't know. I don't know. Show the way 'cause it's blurry. And wait on your mercy to me. Nothing there and I'm worried. That's all I know. All I know. It's only in my mind. You were on the outside waiting. I could feel you all the time. Voice could save me. Now all these sirens sing for me. I just wanna hear your. Oh, and I can hear you sing, but. Only my echo. That's why I'm so low on money. I don't have any loot. I haven't seen any loot goblins. Or loot skeletons, whatever you want to call them in this. Say, can you say how this is the way to destiny? Ending. Eyes with fire. I'm a sleeper waiting. So. More into the breach. See, can you see how this is the way to destiny? Freeze the line. Wait of a minute. Where we wander the wilderness in our head. Each one to join the fight again. Amen. Once more into the breach. Now once more into the breach. Can you see how this is the way to destiny? Made now once more into the breach. See, can you see how this is the way to destiny? This is very slow. Because none of my spells are good for dealing with any of this very quickly. And water works not very well with poison. I mean, all the freeze is helping quite a bit, so that they don't move very far, but it's just so slow. So slow. I have 2,000 more health on him to deal with. So much, man. So much. I don't really want to use anything because nothing's going to really work. Should finally be pretty close. Gotta be pretty close. Alright. That just took really, really, really long for... I mean, I wouldn't say no reason, because there is a reason, and it's because I've gotten horrible spells. Half face. Yes. I'm very bad at staying in the middle of my camera. Very bad. Oh. Need to switch. Alright, there we go. Probably should change it as well. Should probably move it over a little. Alright, see, how did we get through this level? I don't think this either direction matters, really. So we'll just go... Temple! So, these style of games are called, like, the general, very, very, very general genre is roguelike. If you like Hades and Dead Cells, you do like a run, and then you yeah, you like pick characters and you do a run through, and then things reset every time you do it. So you pick new characters and then play through it again. This specific one, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I think it's kind of a puzzly battle game. And the reason I say that, because while there's not any, like, anything a normal person would think of as puzzles, it's all about moving your characters around to get the most out of them. So you kind of have to puzzle your way through each of the battles as they're going. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard to, this one's hard to describe, but I think it's extremely underrated, and it's a very fun game when you can figure out everything. Let's see if I can get to a battle and I can, like, better explain what I'm doing. I don't know. I know what this is and it's worthless and I don't really want it, but should identify it. Faster spell recharge. Yeah, definitely give you that. I don't really care about wind spells, so I'm going to leave that. And then I guess I'll give him stamina, because that's what this one does. Just to identify it. Darkest Dungeon? I mean, I can sort of... I haven't played that, but I've seen people play it. But so, what's interesting about this is, so you have this top character, he has 3 attacks. This middle one has 2, and this one has 1. And so if you look at the enemies that are popping up in the top lane, he has 3 stamina. So each of these attacks takes out 1 stamina. And when you take out all their stamina, they stun. So this is why I think it's kind of puzzly, because you kind of have to plan with your spells. So I just doubled his attack, the number of his attacks, so I can take out all of this guy's stamina. So then I hit this guy. This guy's special ability, the big dude, is if he hits someone coming back, his next attack is more like 150% damage. So what you want to do is you want to go out, hit a guy, and then return so that he is loaded for a really big attack. And then you get it set up so he can move to a lane to hit something for big attacks. So that's why I say, I think this is kind of a puzzly battle roguelike. That's how I would describe it. But it's so unique to anything else that I've seen or played that it's hard to describe. Because Darkest Dungeon is just an RPG where you just choose what they do every turn. Yeah, it's like real time, but you can pause whenever, and yeah, it's very hard to describe. Since I've been playing this on stream, people are always like, "What kind of game is this?" It's like, I don't know what to tell you. I know it's a roguelike, because that just describes games where you do a run, like Darkest Dungeon, you do a run, and then when you lose, you start over and do another run. I think it's fun. Other people probably, I think most ratings are like fairly poor for this game, but I think they're missing out. I think they just don't understand the game very well. Because it is, I don't think it's that complicated in actuality, but when you're seeing like you having to switch and plan so much, I can see how people would think it's complicated or make it feel complicated. So yeah, it's a really cool game, and it's like at full price, it's $20 on Steam. It came out. The reason I got it was because it was one of the cheap games that came out when the Switch released. However many years ago that was, what, 10? Something like that. So that's why I got it. I thought it looked interesting and it was a cheap game on Switch. But now it's on Steam. So I've played this a bunch on Switch, but I started over. I bought the Steam version so I could start over and play from scratch on stream. So you do a lot of pausing, especially when enemies are close to you, just so you can like make sure like his skills recharge or something. So they don't get too close. I also keep forgetting we need to squirt that dum-dum with water. Yeah, no, it's cool. I hope more people. I've already gotten at least 2 streamers to put it on their wish lists. I doubt we'll ever see them play it, but you know, that's fine. But I hope more people play this because it's a really cool. And I think almost everything in it is like very well designed for what it is.
Triple kill.
Like how the stamina system with the multiple attacks for each character. Each character's like weapon does something slightly different. So like this guy does a little damage, but he gives everyone health regen. Which actually, that's why this is working so decently. I didn't even think about that. And they each start with a. So this guy starts with like these 2 spells. He starts with the water one, and he starts with the icicle one. So then you have like. So then each of the elements kind of do a different thing. In that, like ice will freeze them, and you can see behind their. I can't really highlight it very well, but behind their health, it shows how long they'll be frozen or stunned or poisoned. So if you see it like slowly ticks down. So you can plan off of that as well. Now my guy is frozen, so I can't do anything in this lane until he unfreezes. So it's just, you have to try and use each of the characters' abilities the best you can. And it being a roguelike, you kind of have to take what you're given. You can't always get the stuff you want.
Triple kill.
So yeah, I don't know. I wish more people played this game. It's probably like any. Okay, yeah, I can see that. It doesn't explain a whole lot. But I don't feel like it's that hard. I don't think it's that hard to understand. The biggest thing that I have a complaint with, explaining wise, is they don't tell you very well how the combos of the elements work and what exactly they do. That's the only thing I don't really like. Like if something's on fire and you use wind, it like doubles the amount of time that they'll be on fire for. Or electricity on something. With water, it like doubles the damage. With something else, it like spreads the poison or the fire, or you know, stuff like that. None of that is explained, but there is a wiki, so you can go look it up pretty easily. So I don't think that's that big of a deal. Yep. Basically, every game has a wiki now. Oh, you just get frozen again. Thank you. But this is probably, like, damage-wise, this is the worst run I've had in a while. just none of my spells really work very well together, and makes it hard to do anything. But that's just how roguelikes work in general, so it's not... I keep moving them into the wrong lanes. Our enemies have sponge health, are very challenging. Do enemies have attack combos? These enemies don't really have anything special to them. I mean, each enemy has some unique property, but it's hard to see. So do you see? I guess I can point with my... I forgot this is on my PC, so I can point with my mouse. So like this guy right here with the thing, he has a big chain ball. So he's one of his unique... This style enemies' unique things is they can stop like around here, and they can throw their chain ball and hit you. Right here shows like how many attacks they do. So like this guy does 6 attacks. But so they all are unique, but they're not... The bosses are where all that kind of stuff really comes out. The bosses can be pretty challenging, depending on what stuff you have. And those... I mean, I feel like it's every roguelike is you have to figure out what the enemies do yourself. So I feel like it's pretty standard in that respect. I feel like in this it's a little like especially with the elemental combos, it's a little less clear what how the elements interact with each other. Some of them are obvious, like anything that you soak. So when they're this like blue color, so when they're this like dripping and there's darker color, if you freeze them, they freeze for longer. Like some of them make some sense, and so it's not that hard to figure out. But like what fire and poison do together can be hard to figure out. And I can't tell you what it is off the top of my head. So wrong. Wrong thing. Let's see.
Double kill.
So like this enemy right here, this mage guy, they cast some kind of spell. Some of them will heal other enemies, some of them like do fire, some poison. See what they'll show what this guy does. Yeah, so you can see by this, he's gonna set him on fire if he gets his spell off. So usually you don't want that to happen, and you want to kill him. So yeah, all the enemies are kind of unique, but what else can I say about this? I don't know. I don't think it's anything super. It's unique, but nothing like super crazy unique. I don't know. I feel like most of the roguelikes now are action combat games like Hades. And I need to. I need to. And I'm not very good at the action combat ones. Get rid of this stupid ghost. So there's these like ghost enemies that if you just try and hit them, you can't. You actually have to hit, like they have to be soaked or poisoned or on fire for you to be able to hit them. So that makes them very annoying. Or frozen, I guess. That works too. But makes it very annoying trying to hit them. I don't know if you have any questions about the game. I mean, or anything really. Feel free to ask. Well, and I think that's just the genre people enjoy the most in general. I know because of Dark Souls and stuff like that. I think people just like that style. And I haven't really played Dark Souls, but at some point I will because it's in my collection, so I will be playing that at some point. But I have a hard time with like Monster Hunter. I played Monster Hunter, and that's the closest to like the closest to Souls like I have played, and I'm really bad at waiting to attack. Having to dodge 5,000 times to attack once is just not exciting to me. I understand why other people like it. I just have a hard time doing it. But I will be playing it at some point because it's in my collection. And I'd like to play a Souls game. But, let's see. If I went backwards to open that. Oh, there's a thing there. I probably should go back. I would use 2, 3. I don't know why I'm doing that. I just want to buy a couple. Alright, let's go back. Let's get this chest and hope we get something good out of it. So, I think companies focus more on Souls type games because that's what sells right now. And most developers are lazy. They don't want to think out. The companies won't let them think outside the box. Just whatever will be the quickest to get out so that they can make money. That's all they care about. Is this, if I, yeah, it does keep him frozen longer. Okay, that's cool. Let's do this instead. Just sucks that I have this ability with this group. Like, these two just don't do a whole lot because the soaking prevents them from getting poisoned. I think they still take all the poison damage immediately, but just doesn't. You want poison on so it like spreads, and it's like impossible to do that. Just to hit that. I mean, having all the frozen spells is definitely helping me keep control of everything so that I don't get overrun. But it's not. It does not help me do damage quickly. Uh, there we go. We got a crit finally. No casting fire for you. Do not cast your fire on me. Fine, if you want to put on your barrier, then you can I will just hit you. We're getting to the point where I can't kill everything every battle, so makes it less likely to that you want to go through all the battles. Usually at this point you want to pick and choose how many things you want to get through and how many battles you are willing to go through. I will be very surprised though if I make it through this entire run though. Because yeah, it's like 6 already. Doesn't matter. Alright, what do we get? What do we get in this lock chest? Something I don't know what it is. It's dripping blood from fangs or whatever. Makes me think that's probably damage related. Nope. Faster spell recharge isn't really a big deal. Alright, well, we still have 4 candles, so that's good. Gloves and on kill 2x increase melee and spell recharge speed. Let's give that to him, and we'll take the gloves. Recharge all spells. I should have given the gloves to the guy in the middle. Fire spell vendor. Let's go. I will take a fire spell. I think. Buff. No, it's not. I don't have any buffs. If it was the projectile slot, then I think this counts as projectiles. Which would be pretty darn cool to have more projectiles. But oh well. Oh, these guys. I haven't fought these guys in one of these runs yet. One of the runs since I've been doing it on stream. Whoops. We need this guy to do that so that he actually gets stunned. Oh, they're all going to be there, huh? I want to use my instant on this guy too much. Let's see. So he's immune to fire. But trying to keep the guy stunned as long as possible. Uh, Don't freeze my guy. Athena, you're fine. Oh, I forget that that is a thing. I can't feel. Dog. Lay down. Yeah, silly dog. Go lay down. Alright. Can't wait. Escape. Memory. Eternity. Not waking up, waking up. Well, he's probably gonna get hit once. Oh, we just barely got that off. I lose control. Yeah, now they combined or something. Isn't that right? Yeah. Oops. I'm not waking up. That's not what I wanted. It is what I did, but that's not what I wanted. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Alright, so now we put this on him. Gotta keep soaking them. Because that's one of the only things that... Stop. Stop, hammer time! Meteors don't do anything. I'm not gonna do this. How about you eat? This is very hard because I can't use any of the freezing stuff on him. And the best thing I have is not going to help against him because it does damage to my guy and that's not good. But I think I'm going to have to use it just because Barely hanging on to not have it taking any hits whatsoever. Barely hanging on. Oh, is he gonna explode? Oh, it's fire damage, so it's not gonna do anything. Oh, there we go.
The great monster.
What? I don't know how we got out of that without taking a hit, but I will take it. Guess we need to go to this so we can easily get to all the other shop nodes. Oh, interesting. Mountain the chain, racing the fear, chasing the fire. All of the fire will ride up the night. Bridges are burning, the heat's on my face. Break down the ritual pace, holding the pure, fanning the flames. I know this is the point of no return. This is the point of no return. Take that long for that to be active? Appears so. One of the items I could really use is something with regen. So I could put it on the Black Knight here so that he could use his instant recharge melee, the quick strike, very frequently. Oof. But it goes to the area you went, not where your character was, because otherwise I dropped meteors on myself. And that is not a good thing. That wouldn't have been horrible. I don't think I die immediately, but it's still not a good thing. Let's see. No, I can't assume I'm gonna kill everything anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Just let them run away.
Tatsuki Hinin.
What is Big Bulb Shroom? We only have one character that has a lot of slots remaining for items. Okay, well that's okay, I guess. I'm glad the regen is the slower health regen is not on the Black Knight because he needs it badly.
Datuka Hinin.
Of course. Well, we go here and then we just go over this way and go around. I guess we're hitting. Make sure they stay stunned.
Double kill.
I don't know who I doubled, but I don't know if it was my guy or their or enemy. great. Alright, there's that. Oh, great. The army of zombies is coming for me. Zombies are the most annoying enemies. They don't die right away. They come back with half of themselves and then keep coming. See if we can push some of them back. Some of these have spells too. I don't know how I'm getting out of this. I don't have anything that can really kill them or do anything. Nothing that really does mass damage quickly. Looks like I got rid of all the freezing immune guys, so that's good. So I am so close to just like getting absolutely destroyed. I need to keep all of these frozen up front here. I don't know how, but I somehow, again, got out of that with not taking any hits. Still not completely out of the woods, but much better than before. Oh, we took 2 hits so far. Okay. That's good. That was something. Don't care about the spell gambler because we need lightning immunity. Faster spell recharge. I think we take this. There's a battle there. Actually, we want to go this and then around. Yeah. We're going to have to get that at the end to not run out of get that. We have two guys that have lightning attacks. Of course, you hit me when I can't see.
Double kill.
Alright, we got through that part. Really want. Um. All right, that works. Get that. Let's just do that. You. freeze you. Keep forgetting that I have that. Because it's like dark, my brain keeps thinking that it's used, but it is not used. It is just, it costs a little bit of health for me to cast. Well, that battle wasn't too bad. Hey, we actually completed that entire thing. That's kind of surprising. Fire. Let's see. It's probably worth it. I think this is lane. No, air, just area. I mean, I think this is worth it for him. I mean, it sucks because you have to spend the money before you see what the spell is gonna be. All right, let's make sure we recharge our stamina. Very important.
Dadu Kahini.
We definitely want that. I don't know about the toothpaste. We can skip the potato, but we definitely want this because we need the extra damage. Since he has a better chance of critting, and he does multiple hits, so he can proc that more often. Oh no! Well, I don't get to know what that one is, but oh well. Actually, I should have not gone this direction, but it looks like it might be fine. Yeah, we'll just go down instead of doing that battle. Because the less battles we're in, the better. This one's gonna be difficult with what I have. I don't know if I keep saying this, but I don't know if I make it out of this one. I don't know if I make it out of this one. He's only... Yeah, so he's only immune to freezing, so that's good.
Double kill.
Um... Him being able to crit through their stamina and just killing them immediately. It's pretty freaking sweet. Are you... Why are you charming your... own people away?
Triple kill.
I don't understand that. Alright, he has 10,000 health. 10,000! Oh yeah, I should... You need to burn. And blow those flames. Do these so he frees everything else. Because that's how we keep up on him keeping to pushing everything forward. So you can't use the freezing on him. We have to use everything else. Ah. Try and keep all of them from moving forward as much as possible.
Double kill.
Happened there? I do not understand how that happens sometimes. I feel like it's a glitch. Where it just lets them hit you even though it shouldn't let them hit you.
Double kill.
We're going to half health. I guess all the freezing spells are the only reason I'm staying in this.
Double kill.
We need to get him doubled. Is that how it happens? He charms them and then I get hit? That seems to be what it is. Ah. Hit the wrong person. Oh. Again, the wrong person. 1900. Ah, you're in the bottom lane now, huh? Or he charmed my person. I don't know what exactly.
Double kill.
So much going on. We're getting close. Left. Ah, yes. Ah, stupid freaking boss, man.
The great monster is slain.
Oh,
Welcome to the city.
Adrenaline.
all right. Well, I think I've got to pause the run here because it's like dinner time. But I'll be on in about 3 hours to play some more Fire Emblem. So that's my current playing through the collection game. I appreciate you, Sandy. Cool for staying around and talking a little bit. And I mean, there's no one in this category. We can see if there's any cool new people on Guild Wars 2. Pop in and say hello for a few minutes. Living World Season 4. Giveaways. World bosses. Training. Living World Season 3. Try to find a cool new person. Oh, here. Pre-rolls are making it hard to see what this person thing is like. If there's even anyone here. I don't hear anything. Well, I mean, he's from the same state as me, it sounds like. So we'll just pop in and say hello anyways. Oh my, can't. There we go. Now I hear something.